Hello and welcome to my devlog series about The Chosen One. The Chosen One is a roguelike pixel art RPG about crazy enemies and even crazier weapons. But without any further ado, let's start with this week's progress. This week I created some new maps and I will show you how I did this. To make those maps, I used the Unity tile map system. I drew this tile map beforehand, and the Unity tile map system allows me to easily use my pre-created tiles and draw with them like on a canvas. So I can just simply draw out my map. I started by creating the ground layer and added afterwards the surrounding walls. This allows me to get a general feeling of how large this map is and how much I need to add into it. Afterwards, I created several openings. My goal for this game is to make it a little bit like a dungeon. I will have a lot of different maps and I will randomly order them to a dungeon, so the player has some new maps every time he has to restart the game because he dies. And hopefully this happens a lot. I don't know how difficult the game is going to be, but yeah. With the base finished, I started to add some details like this path, grass, flowers, stones, and here I have a finished map. As you can see, the camera isn't working correctly yet. You can't go to the left without the camera stopping before the map ends. This is because I have a composite collider which goes around my map and confines the camera. I just quickly need to adjust this collider and afterwards the camera should work as desired. But it's still very empty, so I added some bushes. And to make it even more polished, I also added some lights. But the map is still very empty, so I decided to add trees. Well, I haven't implemented trees for the game yet, so first I need to draw them, so I open Sprite. Now I just need to add them to the scene and voila! Perfect physics, just like in real life. The current color palette I used for those trees didn't really fit at all, so I decided to change the colors to this less saturated green. Compared to the old color, they now fit much better to this world. The last thing I needed to add were some box colliders to the trees and a proper layering. Now you can collide with them and also walk behind those trees. This makes the trees really feel like being part of the world and not just some drawing laying down on the ground, you know? In this fashion I created 5 new maps for the first world. I will have to make way more to have a large pool of maps for building the random dungeon that changes every time you have to restart the game. But I think I have set a good foundation. Next week I will add more details to these maps as well as a larger variety of enemies. So if you don't want to miss the next update, please consider subscribing and activate the bell to get notifications. This was the first devlog for the new devlog series for The Chosen One. I tried this new devlog style where I do a little bit more freestyle and I try to edit it faster just to get out the devlog more easily and not waste 12 hours on it. And I'm really curious, what do you think about this new devlog style? Do you like it? You don't like it? Please let me know in the comments. And if you don't know what The Chosen One is about, I have made a video about exactly this topic. So watch it now or watch my entry for the Ultimate Game Jam tournament now.